Yeah, John, you have already played more games than any player in Auburn history, 130 years. What does that mean to you, and do your teammates have any special nicknames for you because of that?
Well, everybody thinks I'm old, but I'm really not the oldest on the team. But no, it is an honor to be able to play in that many games. I had no idea about the record. I didn't know TD was the old guy too. So it's really special to have it here with all the history that's going on at this university. To be able to have that title is really special.
And as a quick follow-up, you need 51 yards, I believe, to break the receiving yardage record. Is that something you'd like to do Saturday?
Well, that'd be nice. That would mean we're throwing the ball around a little bit. But whatever it takes Saturday. Every game has a life of its own, and if that's what it takes to win on Saturday, then that's what it'll be. But I'm not super focused on that one specific thing.
Back left, Ryan.
It seems like there's been a little bit of more life in the last few games with the team. What's the confidence level, obviously going into one of your biggest rivals?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you play Alabama, we've said this for years. It doesn't matter the record for any team, either team. This game always is a special game, special environment, high intensity, a lot of passion in this game. Just with surrounding it, with what this state, what this game means to this state. But I think from when Coach Cadillac took over, that was the one thing is we're going to play for Auburn, and I think we've done that, and you can see the passion with him and with his team on the sidelines and in the games. I think that'll continue as long as Coach Cadillac is here.
Tom.
Shank, these last 3 weeks, the offense I think has been top 5 in the country running the ball. Just what's that been like, and just kind of the change in mentality after you guys entered the year wanting to be this physical run team to finally kind of realize that these last 3 weeks. What's that been like?
Yeah, when Coach Cadillac took over, that was the one thing he said is we're going to run the football. I mean, that's anytime you can run the football really well, you're going to be really successful most of the time. So, and we have I think the best 2 backs in the country back there, and anytime we get those balls, those guys are able to do a lot of things with it at any given moment. So, just a really a testament to Coach Cadillac for sticking with it, through ups and downs of it. But we do believe that is a big piece of this offense. Last few games, I think they both had 100 yards rushing each. So that's really awesome to see, and definitely something we'll continue to do.
No.
In Alabama's losses, the opposing team's receivers have kind of tore up their secondary. What do you think y'all can do to have success throwing the ball?
Yeah, I think like Tennessee and LSU, those guys, they exploit. It's really just winning one-on-one battles when you get an opportunity, and that's something we'll have to focus on this week for sure. Because in order to get this defense spread out and be able to run the football, we got to be able to throw it and make plays in one-on-one situations. And that's what Alabama does. They're going to put you in one-on-one situations, and we have to go up and make plays. And if we can do that, I think we have a good chance.
Jason.
Gee, would the average fan understand how difficult it's been offensively to change coordinator and all these different coaches in a matter of 3 weeks during the middle of the season?
Probably not. It's more the mental struggle than it is anything. Just dealing with different people. The coordinator because he was here, but to know to this extent and just kind of manipulating your offense into what they want, that can be very difficult, especially with 4 games left. You got a lot of season left at that moment. So, but I think we've handled it really well. But yes, it's definitely can be very difficult, especially for young guys who maybe haven't gone through this yet and dealing with coaching changes and things like that. But I think overall, this team has handled it really well.
What about the job those guys have done in having to change roles completely and do different things to kind of guide the offense?
Yeah, I mean that's it. I've told Coach Lack and Coach Friend the other day, just thankful for guys like them that can do this. That they're not doing it for themselves; they're doing it for this university and for us. And it's super special to have guys like that that are willing to put their best foot forward each day during these hard times and not knowing what lies in the future, but just being able to go day by day and put your best foot forward is really something that I take from it in this lesson.
Mark.
What do you think it means to the seniors to go over there and play well and win this game, particularly after the quadruple overtime game last year?
Oh yeah, I mean I think just for the Auburn fan base, this can do so much, and definitely for our seniors, getting able to get us the ball eligibility and to win the Iron Bowl there, which haven't been done in a decade or so. That it really put the cherry on top for these last few weeks and what we tried to build up for. And this is the game that we've really built up for at the end. And we're in an opportunity where this game could really be a really special moment.
Justin.
John, how have you seen Robbie kind of grow, especially these last few weeks when y'all aren't throwing the ball as much, but he's still having to lead the offense, get y'all in the right positions?
Yeah, he's starting to understand that each week calls for him to be maybe a different guy in certain areas, and he knew going into these weeks that he wasn't going to throw the ball as much for whatever reason, whether it's just a scheme or what the defense is giving you. But he's done really well with that. He's matured so much throughout this year, which is a testament to him and what he's been able to do so far. And I know he'll continue to do that as he matures.
Jason.
When you look at this Alabama defense, what stands out? Obviously, edge guys, linebackers, but when you watch them, what do you take away from that defense?
They just give you a lot of different looks. They disguise things really well. They play physical and hard. They're really relentless because they know what they're doing. So they play really fast. It's what you expect from a top 10 program, and Coach Saban will have those guys ready to go for sure.
Last one, Noah.
I know y'all went from 16 passes in the first half last week to 4 in the second half. Kind of what happened there?
Well, I think we found what was working in the second half, and it was on the ground, and we just stayed with it. I think that was a big piece. We even saw that when we got on the sideline after drives. We knew that we should run the football more, and once we did, I mean, we warmed down the second half, and we were able to put up some points. I think that was really the main reason for that.
All right, thanks, Shane.
Thanks,